Hello everyone, I hope you guys are well and that you've had a fantastic August. I have my love bag here next to me, which I'm calling this right now the bag of love because it is filled with everything I've been loving in August. This is the first thing I've pulled out and it's definitely my favourites of all my favourite, no, my favourite of all my favourites this month. This is the Roche Ultra Nourishing Oil and it is in the fig scent. Anyone that likes figs will love this, or maybe you'll still like it if you don't like figs. It's a dry oil. It sinks into the skin like no other oil I've ever tried. You literally put it on, apply it, and that is it. You don't feel oily, you don't feel slippy. It's not like annoying or like clammy to have on you. It smells so good. It's like a bit fruity, a bit fresh, really kind of warm, but like sweet warm. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. If you like the Diptyque fig scent, you will love this. I actually was using this on holiday just now. P.S. I did vlog my holiday in France, so I'll link that here if you haven't seen it. But when I was there, I did bring a perfume with me and I just ended up not using it because I'd spray this on after the shower. It would kind of linger around but not be like too potent that it was annoying, and I just love the smell of this and I didn't want anything to like interfere with it. I discovered my favourite budget buy smoky eye palette, and this is around £3.50, which I think is incredible, especially for the quality. And this is the collection, what is this called? Little Mix Love All About Eyes palette. I did just do a tutorial using this. I think it was my What's in My Travel makeup bag tutorial. So if you want to see how pigmented these eyeshadows are and what they're like in action, I'll link that below. I've been using this a lot this month. The eyeshadows are just gorgeous. The packaging isn't the nicest. It's like a cardboardy metal thing. Anyway, it's all about what is inside that counts. As I was in France this month, I picked up a favourite of mine that I completely forgot about, and this is the La Roche-Posay Serozinc. Now, if you've watched my old skincare videos, I mentioned this and I said that it was like my favourite thing for getting rid of my acne and calming my redness, and I think going from like the old skin that I had to now, where I'm quite happy with my skin, I think this was definitely one of the like factors that helped get me there. I completely forgot about it because you can't get them in the UK and I ran out. Basically, it's like an almost water spray, but it's a zinc sulfate solution, and it just like cleanses the skin, it tones the skin, it calms redness, it just like completely transforms breakouts, and it kind of hydrates the skin at the same time but still being right for oily skin. It is definitely one of my favourite skincare products of all time. I know these are really hard to get hold of and I wanted you guys to be able to try them as well because I've raved about it for so long. So I ended up going to all the pharmacies that I could find and buying whatever stocks they have. So I now have 9 of these to give away. I'll leave all the information about the giveaway below, but there are going to be 3 up for grabs on Facebook, 3 on Twitter and 3 on Instagram. If you fancy winning one and trying it out for yourself, definitely check the information box below. Oh gosh, these ones are dangerous. This brand I have a bit of a problem with because it's not that I don't like it, it's that, you know, when you love something a bit too much and you feel too strongly about something that is essentially like an item. It is like a bit bad. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like my feelings I have for my dog. It's like these feelings I have for these products are like on par with the feelings that I have for my dog or like my sister or something. And they're just beauty products, so that is really bad. And on top of that, I'm kind of addicted. Like, I see my face, why did that sound funny? I don't know. But I see what I look like and then I'm like, I don't look the same without these. I'll end up like scurrying through handbags, like trying to find the product to put it on, and like, it's really dangerous because you get addicted to something and now I'm like, oh, my lips don't look the same without that, and like my cheeks don't look as plump and glowing without that. That ramble was just a heads up to be like, if you buy these, be warned, because they have like an addiction-ness that comes along with them. Without further ado, the products are both from Charlotte Tilbury. Side note, I love Charlotte Tilbury makeup to the moon and back. But this is the Lip Cheat Lip Liner, and I think I've used this in my past 4 tutorials or so. This is in the shade Pillow Talk, and it is a beautiful, beautiful pink. In literally seconds, it makes my lips look so much fuller, to the point where you guys asked me if I've had my lips done. They just look juicy and plump and like even, and it makes my lipstick last longer over the top. The other thing I'm addicted to is her Film Star Bronze and Glow. You can kind of see, like, it used to say Sculpt and Highlight on it, and now it just says Sk and gite. So yeah, I've used these a lot. This bronzy shade here is amazing. It like somehow manages to bronze up your face and contour you at the same time, but the highlight shade is just the best highlight shade I've ever used. I probably tried around 3 different contour kits this month, and every one I'm like sulking about it after I use it because I'm like, the highlight shade isn't the same as the Charlotte Tilbury highlight shade. I have it on my cheeks right now, if you can see, and it just makes my cheeks look so like young. I feel like I don't have juicy cheeks, and I'm always really envious of people with like plump cheeks, and I feel like this gives me that. Even though I like to embrace the glowy look, I still do like to powder. I just feel like I know the oil isn't gonna like shine out at anyone when I have powder on my skin. So I think finding a powder that like still mattifies but doesn't make you look flat or like kind of ghostly or like you have a film over your face is really hard. But the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder is so good. I actually wrote about this maybe like 6 months ago on my blog, and I said it was a dupe for the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk powder, and it's also really similar to the Chanel Le Beige powder as well, because it adds a tiny hint of coverage, but it also mattifies, but it still leaves the glow there. These are 2 eyeliners that have been a really good duo this month, and this is the Hourglass Mechanical Gel Eyeliner. It's a really thin twist up gel eyeliner. It really reminds me of the Urban Decay 24/7 in the formula, and the fact that it stays on the lids like there, it is not going anywhere, and in the fact that it's really smooth and it's really black as well. But I just like that you don't need a sharpener, and it's twist up and it's always finely pointed. So I've been using that in my upper waterline to make my lashes look nice and thick. You know when you love something and then you kind of forget about it and you try other things, and then you're like, no, the thing that I loved in the first place was the best thing of all the things. Did that even make sense? Probably not. But that's how I feel about the Pixie Lash Lining. I tried a couple of other liquid liners this month, and none of them compared to this. It has a flexible felt nib, but it's not too flexible that you lose control, and it's not too stiff that it's like really hard to apply. It's super black. It is super long lasting. It doesn't run on my eyes. It doesn't kind of like double up in my crease. So my friend Jules has just started making videos, and he is so funny. I love him so much. He just makes me laugh. I think he's actually the tanning ambassador for Saint-Tropez, so he knows all about tanning, so I was really keen to watch his videos and pick up any like tips that he has. And I was watching one of them, I think it was like how to properly fake tan your hands, and I am in desperate need of help there, because I'm that person that has like really nice tanned arms and then like the awkward line like here, and then like the awkward like patch of clinginess here. So he said to buy an aloe vera based moisturizer because it doesn't break up your tan, and he used this one, which is from the Body Shop, and it is their aloe body butter. And to be honest, I know the Body Shop body butters are like really cult products, but I'd never actually tried one. Whoa, side note, they are really good. First of all, they're really hydrating. They sink into the skin really nicely. I was worried that this one would smell like too strong, but it doesn't at all. I have noticed a huge difference in terms of like how long my tan lasts and how quickly my tan kind of breaks up around the kind of usual breaky uppy areas. So thank you, Jules, for recommending this, and I'll link his video below. Can we get a show of hands, please, if you like mini things? Because mini things and I are just like, oh my gosh, if something's mini, like I need to have it even if I don't really use it. I'm a hoarder. But these are incredible. Oh my gosh, like I am so happy about these. These are definitely like, oh, these are like life-changing for me. These are from Ego Professional, and they are their mini hair tools. So we have a mini hair dryer and a mini hair straightener. August has been a bit of a like here and there kind of month, so I've been going on a couple of overnight trips and weekend trips, and I don't want to like lug about like huge hair dryers and hair straighteners every time. Like I'll wake up and I'll have like a couple of kinks in my hair around here, and like I'll want to do like these kind of shortier bits, but I don't want to lug my huge straighteners with me just for like a night or something. These have just come in handy so much. I can actually blow dry my whole head with this, and it works. Like I was so surprised, because normally you see, oh, I just dropped the lid. Normally you see kind of like mini hair dryers and you're just like sitting there, and like on my hair especially, I'm like, I might as well be like doing this to my hair. Like, that would be quicker than using this mini hairdryer. But this just adds a lot of power, especially for something so dinky. Look, it's literally like the size of my hand, and so is this one. My sister just had to bring this up because she stole it from my cupboard. This is a little dress play suit I've been loving, and I'm loving the whole like black and white checkered thing going on. It's really cute because it has short sleeves. It has a really gorgeous like sweetheart, I think you call it, neckline, and it does leave you with a little bit of cleavage. It has a really cute skirt on it as well. It's a really comfy material and it's really stretchy and lovely, and I've been loving these kind of cute throw-on dresses. So that is everything I've been loving this month, and definitely check out the links below if you fancy winning one of my favorite skincare products, as well as the 2 vlogs that I've loved this month, which I will link here and here. One is in London, my day-to-day things. I'm actually vlogging today, so if you want to know what else I'm getting up to today, then click this one up here. And this one is from my holiday in France. And apart from that, let me know what videos you guys want to see this month from me. I haven't done a piano wave in a long time, so I'm going to end this video with my standard piano wave, maybe even a double living on the edge today. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!